Okay, on to our, hopefully, final showcase of a stage for Project Hero Rewired. Yes, the 06 boys had to do it, right? Here is Kingdom Valley in full. Oh my god, this stage took 3 times as long than any other stage. Also wanted to hop on that rail to showcase the unique camera that's there. That's on all of those opening rails. But this one was really cool because Beats actually let me kind of take the wheels on this one, and like I still used his 06 ripping tool, but I ripped the stage from 06 myself, not from P06 or anything, just directly from 06, though we are using some of the P06 textures for just the stage design and the collision itself. Which, of course, you know, Beats has helped on the project, so not a huge mind. Chaos has also helped on this project as well, as I'm sure I'll talk about later. But yeah, all of these stages, if you've maybe noticed, maybe you haven't noticed, is Emerald Coast, I believe Sigil as well. Sigil and Windmill Isle are imported into Project Hero Rewired a little bit differently than the other stages. Like, Emerald Coast, Metal Harbor, and Kingdom Valley here are all native to the project, whereas for Windmill Isle and Sigil, they're loading an asset bundle, which gives us a little bit less control. It's a little bit more annoying to manipulate the stage. But I want to say that Sigil is also 1.5 times the scale of what it was in P06. But yeah, anyway, every stage other than Windmill Isle is 1.5 times the scale, and you can just kind of see it because Project Hero is so fast that if all of the stages were just like their original sizes, like you could just clear them so quickly, because air drag was also something that we considered for Project Hero, and gave it a try, and ultimately decided that it just wasn't as fun. Like, did it feel more balanced? Yeah, but I think it also just kind of took away from the fun of the game. So we decided, instead of adding air drag, let's just make the stages gargantuan. But if you're one of those individuals that doesn't like the whole, you know, maybe flying over everything here, I wouldn't necessarily say, at least through testing, I'm sure some person who plays this project will somehow find a way to gain infinite speed and fly over everything. But at least in the very rigorous playtesting that has undergone with this project, no one has found something like that, nor is there really any instance of flying over stuff. Hitting that dash panel a little close to the end there didn't actually get the speed from it, but here we are, Kingdom Valley. It is legitimately still crazy to me just because I cannot state how many hours went into this stage alone, because it wasn't just porting the stage. Beats had to make all of the custom objects work. So the towers that you see that crumble, the bridges that crumble, the breakable walls, the ropes, like, I think there's one more, the stairs. And I think that might be, like there's a ton more things. The stained glass, like, all of that is custom, and then he had to make completely from scratch. So, like, the doors, the Kingdom Valley doors, like, it was so insane. and still just, like, watching footage back, seeing it, like, all together is really awesome. It's something that I'm really proud of, and I hope that you guys find enjoyment from playing through here. Yeah, just kind of showcasing that as you run behind, the stairs will break down here. And showing them breaking this way as well. Off to the final wind rail set piece. Do I take it? I do not take it. So, like the other stages, there is some expanded level design here, which we may or may not be seeing with the next character, but as we just finish things up here, defeating all these enemies, opening the door, we head to the Mach Speed section. This, wow, what a relationship I've had with the Mach Speed section here. So you do have full control. The camera is locked forward, but oh my god. just giving the cold shoulder there, yeah. Yep, this is a preview build, by the way. But we'll see. So this is where Chaos helped out a lot with the collision, is for Mach speed here, is that thing you saw happen on that previous slope, and I think I actually like nicked the pillar just a little bit, which is what causes me to slow down a bunch. But this sideways part right here, that little slope into the water run, the second water run, for whatever reason, it was just like completely broken. Like every couple steps, the character would just stop in their tracks, and it really sucked. So Chaos came in, and the strangest thing is, I don't really know 100% how to like visualize this without actually seeing it, but the collision, we went into Blender, which is obviously like a modeling program that we use alongside Unity in order to do some of these things, is the collision. Oh, it's like a little snafu with the drop dash there after the homing attack. But the Mach speed section, so all of the collision in the game is set into like triangles, and even if it's a square in the collision is just two triangles. And the original collision from 06 is really messed up. So Chaos went in and literally just changed the polynomials to be a little bit more orderly. Oh yeah, also love that part there, using the fire dash. Actually a bit of a changed mechanic there from the 2019 project. Also showcasing, I thought it'd be a nice little detail where if you don't destroy the bridge, if you go on top of it, you can see the explosives kind of justifying the... and justifying why it blows up when the enemy hits it, which I thought was cool. Oh yeah, had to showcase bursting through all of the boxes and stuff. The boxes are also completely custom, not the wooden boxes and the metal boxes. Those were already in Project Hero, but the fire boxes and their functionality were also all completely custom here. As we take, man, dude, Section A it's got so many routes. I love this section so much, man. But anyway, as I was talking about, so like Chaos didn't actually change the collision a bit. Like nothing was raised or lowered or modified in any way. He simply just changed how the collision was viewable, I guess. So instead of it being just a bunch of random triangles everywhere, they were a lot more like organized squares, which again was two triangles. I don't even know if that makes any sense. I'm just not going to talk about it. Maybe on stream I'll show it visually at some point. But regardless, just showcasing going through Section D here with Sonic. I don't know why I picked Sonic twice, but this stage is definitely very good for him. It's almost like it was made for him or something. This is a good room for the light speed attack. What I'm showcasing here is we went through the other door last time, and we're going through this door this time, because if we head over here, astute 06 knowers would know that this is a part that is exclusive to Shadow and Silver, and we're using the layout for Sonic. And as you can see here, there's another wind switch, but the orb is red, and that's to signify that you cannot homing attack it. You do need to activate it via actually ramming into it with an ability or anything that does damage. So I think like Tails' bombs, Knuckles' screwdriver, those kinds of attacks, even just Knuckles gliding into it can do that. But here we are. I had my work cut out for me for this section as well, because since I modeled it after Shadow and not Silver's portion, because, you know, Silver's got all this psychokinesis going on, so there wasn't really much to translate over. I wanted to figure out, like, how do I honor that this is a hover car section? Well, in the original game with Shadow. And I thought the best way would be for you to do some water running. Such a cool mechanic in Project Hero. I love the water running. The only limitation I find with it is that you can't jump or anything, so it's a bit difficult, but there are checkpoints. Or I think there's maybe a checkpoint. No, there's two extra checkpoints here after the initial one when you go through. But it's not terribly difficult, at least I don't think. I didn't hear any feedback that it caused any trouble for the playtesters either. And also I have to give a huge shout out to the people who playtested the game. You know, Chaos playtested it, obviously myself and Beats playtested it a bunch. Philip is Cold, Gordon Ramsay, the last one Lex, and Kuriru, and Joestar. They all gave great feedback, and they played so many builds. We made so many builds of this to make sure it was right. But yeah, we got to see that custom route, and now for another custom route, you jump off the slope there at the right time at the beginning of B. You have this little top route, which I think ended up actually being pretty cool and got me, I had a lot of fun with the rails here. As you can see, a little bit of Shadow Generations inspiration with the quick stepping, essentially quick stepping. It's called the rail switch, but you know, rail switch, quick step, same idea. But I thought it was pretty cool to have this top route, and then it kind of, you know, goes over the rope castle here and then brings you right on down to the castle set piece. Now, every single time anyone who was in VC saw me working on this part, they said, "Are you going to put in castle skip?" So, like the people pleaser that I am, here's your castle skip. Had to be a little creative with it because, you know, you can't do castle skip as you can in PO6 or anything. But I thought that was pretty cool, kind of doing some wind rail platforming there to make things a little bit interesting. And yeah, there's your castle skip. Are you happy now? Extra route definitely doesn't hurt anything. And then you maybe notice a couple winks and nods to Project 06 and how it expands Kingdom Valley in that game, showcasing the wall jump here as well. Can definitely help you save yourself in certain situations. We have a little bit of a rainbow gem room. No rainbow gem to speak of in this game. You actually get Supersonic a different way, but in recording this footage, I believe that I have already done that. Yes, you are able to play as the Supersonic. As Supersonic, Super Tails, and Super Knuckles are all in the game, but you're going to have to play it to find out how to unlock them. There we go. Take the rail this time instead of last time. Just a little extra rail. I felt that it was kind of boring to take that very long rail and not do much. So I added that little extra rail to go a little bit faster, and now we're off to the Mach Speed section. If you didn't notice this little thing over here, so remember that red wind switch from Section D? Section 2. I went ahead and created a little extra path here up to the unused tunnel portion. And when you go through, you get thrown out much later into the Mach Speed section. So I made that intentionally probably more difficult than anything else that's in the game for the sake that you get to skip such a large portion of the Mach Speed section. But we found through testing that the Mach Speed section, it was just not super fun to go through. In Project Hero, you can go pretty fast, and if you know how to abuse the bounce attack in Project Hero, you can get some speed with Sonic. But it wasn't all there, so we went ahead and added that alternative, and I thought it was pretty cool. And now, I think that's all we have for Project Hero, so hopefully it's enough content for you guys. All right. I'm leaving those for you to to play when the project actually releases. And in terms of it actually releasing, if you have followed the unlisted chain all the way to here, congratulations. Hello, you're watching this as early as you possibly can. This project will be releasing on Saturday, August 15th at 9 a.m. CST on this channel. There will be a download trailer and everything for that, where you'll get to download it. And if you are watching when this video releases publicly, that's tomorrow. I will be doing a celebration stream. August 15th also happens to be my birthday. Oh, I wonder, why I planned it out to be that way, but I'm really looking forward to sharing this with you all. Obviously, this is all recorded before even the first video went up, so I can't wait to see the reactions. Hopefully they're positive. You never know until it happens, but until next time, I hope you enjoyed watching a playthrough with me. So thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.